there.
Yes, but see, could you just tell me if you saw, I mean, do you have a picture to go with what you wrote?
I have a videotape of the process.
Okay, but could you just tell me, did you find something here where this triangle, or where this black is?
Let's see, this is number 9. I have a report in here I have to go to. Let me also back up just a second. I don't want to spoil what you guys are going to do. But let me tell you this. I have the missile coming through the brain, and I have the brain in the head from the Zapruder film. I know exactly where the bullet came through, and when you track the bullet backwards, in other words, I have the bullet coming right through his head. I have his scalp in the air,
Where did
his
it enter?
skull,
Where did it
and it came in right about here, right about his eye.
Yeah.
If you just track that down, okay, the hole from the missile, it comes out right here, so it had to go in right about in here.
And it came out here?
Absolutely, I have it. Off the Zapruder film.
My memory wasn't as good as I thought.
What?
My memory wasn't as good as I thought then. Because I remember
Well,
that
I don't
comment.
want, when I'm interviewing you, don't be colored by anything he says.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say anything. You know?
Yeah.
No,
But I don't want to block it
talk
up.
about it now.
But I just want to tell you that these are the photos that I worked from. The thing that is most interesting to me more than anything is, you know the picture where the ruler's on the back
Yeah.
and on the fake pictures and
Yeah.
so forth? The hand, that gloved hand that's in the picture was in the picture before it was fake. So whose ever hand is in that, the official autopsy photo, you know?
You know, while I was taking x-rays, there was a photographer taking films as I was taking x-rays too.
Well, whose ever hand is in there knows that that picture is fake because the hand is real, the head parts that weren't blown away are real.
Please don't this way, so we can.
Well, I thought you were going to do
Well,
your
that's all right, we can, might as well just.
But I brought along, I don't want to color here what you're going to say.
See, you're telling me some stuff that I didn't know.
What about the hand? I'm sorry, I was.
I'll just be quiet.
Yeah.
See, there's some things that I wasn't.
What was the hand? I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
Okay, maybe you can understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
At the symposium in Dallas last week was the first time that Dr. Weck and I have publicly revealed my findings in 3 years of work. The 3 years of work, the first things I had were the Zapruder film to find out where the shooters actually were.
Mm-hmm.
We know exactly where they were now. We know the sequence of the shots. I've been able to actually get the head wounds off the Zapruder film and show it. I can show the frontal entry shot, the back, coming out the back, the shot through right over in here, coming out the head. I have the brain.
Was there more than one shot to the head?
There was only one shot to the head. Now remember, I'm only working off of one frame of the Zapruder film now, okay? So the first shot was here, it came out here. The second shot was here, came out here. And I know the exact angle, and I can almost tell the caliber of the missile. There's no dum-dum, I'll tell you that. And he also was shot in the back, from the back, right back here. And you can see that in one autopsy photograph. However, 14 feet 6 after the head part was blown off, there's another part of the head coming off in the air. We believe, and we haven't confirmed it yet, you know the part of the skull they found on the street? It looks exactly like that shape. But that was 14 feet 6 after the headshot. The other thing is that the Mary
14
Moorman...
frames? 14 feet?
No frames. I don't go by frames. I go by events, and I can show you.
14 what?
14 feet 6 inches after the shot went, after his head went in the air.
Yeah.
14 feet 6 later on, there's another part of his head in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is on the next film and the Zapruder film. The other thing is that the Mary Moorman photograph is not the time of the headshot. That's a bunch of bull. The headshot was 7 feet 6 farther down the road from Mary Moorman. So I have all these things. Okay, so the things that I've done are the autopsy photos, fake or real, the Zapruder film, the Nix film, and some of these other things. So I have all these findings, you know, but we're talking about the autopsy. But these photographs came from Tim Thompson to Jerrol Weck in November 1988.
Okay.
And the other one I had is the fake autopsy photo with the nice little bullet hole. That's fake as heck, and I have all that done.
Yeah.
What's interesting about that photograph is that when you take this machine that I have and you look into a hole in the head, it should show a hole.
Mm-hmm.
But on the fake photograph, that head is filled with something. The There's no scalp, but the head is round, where the hole is.
What about this right here?
Okay, I found another hole there too.
Well, what is this one?
Let me see. I've actually made a deposition that we're prepared to put it to the government right now.
Can I print it?
And back it up.
I printed it in my book.
Beg pardon?
Can I print it in my book?
I don't know. I don't know. I got it.
Oh,
But
do you
I don't
have my,
mind
do you have my
sharing.
book, High Treason?
Yes, I went through it. I had some comments on it.
Okay, because I was going to give you, I
Yeah.
brought you a hardback.
Yeah, well, here's the
I'm
guy.
finding
But
that-
staring at that all the
The
way
guy that
here.
killed Kennedy.
Finding out
Here's what
some
he looked like.
strange.
Okay, that's the shooter from the Mary Mormon photograph.
Okay, let me see.
All right, now we're getting into the back
Can I
right
see
now.
the-
All right, I'll show, I'll go through this. We know
What
what
are those
time,
pictures right there?
this is the time of day that the Oswald picture was taken. I got the sun off his shoes.
Mhm.
You can find a shadow for any event you want, but the
Yeah.
sun shows who it is. We have the face behind him. There's the guy behind Oswald's face. That's what he really looks like. He has an abnormal eye.
What do you mean behind Oswald's face?
You know the famous Oswald photograph? In the backyard?
Yeah.
That's not Oswald. No way. That's his face
Yeah,
only. Portion of his face.
from here up.
It's not even his eyes. This is sophisticated stuff.
Well, were those photographs digitally made then at that
No,
time?
they weren't digitally made. They were done by half tones. Here's a hole that you used to pull the bullet out of the back of the neck. There it is, right there. Okay, here's what we have. We have an entry hole right here. This is an exit hole here. This is his head. This is the head. This is not a computer generated. This is the actual image off the Zapruder film. This is the hole in his head.
Where's the face?
The face is looking down.
Mm.
This
Yeah.
is the back of his head.
You're looking down on it.
See his ear
Oh.
here?
Okay.
Now,
This is after he's been shot.
this is right. This is as the missile hit him.
Oh,
Now, it's very hard to understand all this in a few minutes, okay? But let me tell you that this is right off the Zapruder film, and what he had is he had a hole in his head, and these are the measurements.
was the hole here?
It was right back here, right? Here's the dimensions.
Mhm.
He also had a hole, now he's bent over now, here's his ear. He had this hole coming out here, which is this hole going in here, okay? He also was shot in the back.
This is the exit from the back of the neck.
That's the exit from the back of the neck. His head. You know, when he was shot from the upper right-hand side from the back, and on the autopsy photo, one of these holes is this hole right here.
Yeah.
This is through his coat.
Uh-huh.
This did not come from the sniper's window. Okay?
How do you know
Came-
that?
I know it. I know the angle. I know where it came from. Now, here's my notations on this.
Okay, so he was hit he hit here or was he hit here?
He was hit here.
Okay, what's this right here? Did you examine
But,
that?
yes, I examined that, but remember now, you're looking at one
What is
frame off of Zapruder, and here's my notations. There's a proposed area, this is the exit hole. You know where the one picture where somebody's holding him up like this?
Mm-hmm.
That hole is hidden by the folds of skin when his head is back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that there was an exit hole shown on the Zapruder film, and I related that to the center of the spine, okay? But there is an entry hole, now these are back holes now, okay? There is an entry hole at 9 o'clock on the autopsy photograph number 8, not shown on the Zapruder film. There's an entry hole right there. And there's an entry hole shown on the Zapruder film with a spot of blood on autopsy photograph number 8. Missile enters from 45-degree angle to the right and up from vertical spine axis and horizontal shoulder blade. Now I got to tell you which one was number 8. Okay.
Can you, where, this is, what is this? This is the head?
No,
Oh,
this is
oh,
the
this is
back.
the autopsy picture.
His head is right
Yeah.
here.
Wait a minute.
What you're seeing is this.
Yeah, that's this. You
This
see
is
these
it
hands
right
there?
there.
And incidentally, these are
Oh.
two people's
Oh,
hands.
okay, I see the
They're
rules.
not one
Yeah.
people's hands. They're
They're
two
two
people's.
I'm just
separate
foggy
people.
from the
Right.
fight and everything.
Right, now, this hand here is person A. It's his right hand.
Yeah.
This hand here, right here, not up here. I'm just
Okay.
talking about
Same.
down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is here.
This person here is person B. It's his left hand, right here.
Okay.
Okay. The one hole is right up, is right down here, on the entry hole, is down on the same axis. It's under the blood.
Where, somewhere down in here?
Down in there, yes. And this only came out when I took layers off the back.
Uh-huh.
And then there's another hole at 9 o'clock. In other words, this would be midnight. This is 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is 9. There's 2 entry holes there. Now this is coming from the autopsy film. These holes are coming from the Zapruder film. Okay?
Mhm.
And they're matching up.
Okay, so show me on here, there's, in other words, there's 2 bullet holes down here somewhere.
Yes.
Okay,
There's one at, if you take his spine, go right down like this is midnight.
yeah.
Mhm.
This is 6 o'clock, okay?
Would this represent the spine right here?
That's the spine right there, right about here. Coming
Here's
right
your
down.
cervical, here, your
Yeah.
thoracics here.
Right, right,
So that's where your rib cage and all your main.
right. And so
Okay,
you come down
lungs
by, you see this?
So there's one of them to the left of the spine?
Yes,
This right here, what's this
at
right
9
here?
o'clock, yes.
What's this right here?
I believe that's a hole, but I have to get my videotape to look at it. And you're not filming this, are you?
Well,
I don't want you recording what I'm saying. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
allowed.
All right, turn it.
Uh-uh.
turn it off.